Good afternoon from U.S. Embassy, Pretoria. It is my honor to kick off the Roundtable discussions on the U.S.-Africa Space Partnership. As we head into the Africa Leaders Summit next month, I am confident the honored panelists participating in this event, my friends and colleagues among them, will engage in fruitful discussions about the future of space cooperation between our two great nations. I look forward to the suggestions and proposals that will arise from these discussions. On September 12th of this year, NASA and Rice University commemorated the 60th anniversary of President John F. Kennedy's speech committing the United States to landing astronauts on the moon and returning them safely back to Earth. It was a bold commitment. Back then, there were only a pair of nations with space programs and capabilities. 60 years later, advances in science, training and education, and the ability to manufacture high technology products have greatly expanded the number of countries that are contributing to the never-ending mission of space exploration. African nations, in particular South Africa, have been our partners in this march to discover and use what space offers to the human race. And what does space offer us? I'll give you 3 examples: security, economic growth, and fighting climate change. Consider security. The NASA Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, telescope program, which last January discovered its first near-Earth object from a telescope in Sutherland, South Africa. Consider economic growth. The new Space Weather Center in Hermanus is providing critical information on cosmic rays and solar flares that could affect telecommunications and satellites that our economies and societies depend on for growth and development. And consider fighting climate change. The Landsat ground station, hosted by the South African National Space Agency, receives and distributes satellite data used by policymakers to make decisions about our precious natural resources and environment. These are just a few examples of what we're already working on with South Africa. Next week, a NASA delegation will be in South Africa for the groundbreaking ceremony of a lunar exploration ground site in the Western Cape province to help track objects transiting from Earth to the moon and back as part of the Artemis mission. This U.S.-South Africa collaboration marks the beginning of a new era we hope will expand throughout the African continent. Let's ensure all Africans benefit from the fruit of our collective labors in space. Space belongs to us all. And I'd like to say just thank you, but I can't help but add, live long and prosper.